Hi, I'm Dylan.
I'm Kendra,
And I'm Grant.
and today we're going to introduce you to a restoration project at the Wilderness Center.
In this video, we'll cover some history of Fox Creek, how the creek was restored, and how it helps local wildlife and ecology.
Fox Creek is a small stream running through the Wilderness Center property along the Fox Creek Trail. However, it has not always been as beautiful as it is today. In the early 1900s, Fox Creek was straightened to make room for agriculture. Suddenly, it was no longer gentle and meandering, but rather it had deep channels, was constantly running muddy water, and it lost its floodplain. These changes made it less able to support the growth of plants and animals that would normally live in a small creek environment and the surrounding floodplain. In 2016, the Wilderness Center decided to do something about this failing environment. We began a stream restoration project hoping to return Fox Creek to its gentle, meandering nature and encourage the return of valuable organisms. This was a big project. Equipment was brought in to move the earth, stabilize the stream banks with large rocks, and rework the channel from one that was deep and straight to one that had sloping banks and a twisting, turning flow path.
The meandering nature of the stream was important to bring back because meandering streams slow down how fast water moves through the channel, which in turn reduces the amount of mud carried by the water. In other words, it supports cleaner and clearer water. Bringing back the floodplain surrounding the stream was also an important step. Floodplains help prevent damaging flood events, prevent mud from settling in the channel farther downstream, and are full of nutrient-rich soil that supports the growth of plant life. Once construction was complete and the environment was set up to support plant and animal life, the Wilderness Center could sit back and wait to see how the environment would change over time. Over the seasons following the restoration, soil naturally came back and covered up the large rocks placed on the banks during construction. This formed an environment that was welcoming to plant life. This was also the start of a process called succession, the natural process by which ecological communities change over time.
The new meandering flow path of the water was also beginning to facilitate the recovery of the aquatic environment. The bends of the creek allowed leaves and sticks to settle out of the current, providing food and habitat for aquatic insects. In turn, these insects provide food for native fish and bird species such as green sunfish and tree swallows. The final restoration project can be seen in this map. The red line is the stream pre-restoration, and the blue line is the stream post-restoration. As you have learned, this meandering stream is now able to support much healthier conditions for the beautiful plants and animals of Ohio, but the stream is not yet done recovering. Although the channel is now beautifully meandering, trees and other plants will take time to come back, and animals will follow shortly after. Visitors are welcome at the stream restoration site along Fox Creek Trail, so go see for yourself how healthy the stream looks now. Also, be sure to come back every now and then to watch as the environment continues to grow over time.